We'll take a look at our mixed doubles bracket as our fourth and final quarterfinal out here on Championship Court. It'll be Yana Newell and Andre Mick taking on Jill Braverman and Randy Blanco, the 5 seed. Newell and Mick sneaking through here on this one. They're a dangerous pair as we take a look at Yana Newell, the 27-year-old from Kansas City, Missouri.
You got a pair of dangerous pairings in this one.
I mean, you've got two aggressive guys, Andre Mick. I've been talking with Andre quite extensively the last few months. He's gone back to kind of 2023 where he came in and had some success, and he's watching those old game tapes, figuring out what he was doing right back then, what he needs to bring back now.
What is the thing that you think he needs to bring back the most?
His movement on the court. He went away from kind of that tennis movement that he brought into here, and lost some of the footwork, lost some of the ability to stay a little bit more compact, a little bit more composed. Always a guy that came in and drives a lot of thirds, puts pressure on, moves well, but then just got a little too hectic.
Seems to be a fine line between chaos and
control. Chaos,
yep,
is what it needs to be. But yeah, chaos and things a little bit more hectic.
Back-to-back points for Braverman and Blanco to start. And what makes them so dangerous, as we've seen, there's no doubt about how solid Jill Braverman is in her mixed doubles partnerships, but we've seen at times this season where Randy Blanco has been able to be the best player on the court. Yeah,
and Randy Blanco has a lot of power. He's got great hands, can really put some pressure on.
Little English on the inside out forehand from Andre Mick. Mick and Newell playing in their third match today. Round of 16 topped Richard Livernese and Amanda Hendry 7-9. As third goes into the net there.
Yeah, just a little lazy with the legs right there from Mick. Didn't quite get underneath the ball. Ooh, not the drops you want right there. Missing two.
Blanco and Braverman tested in their opening match against Mark Dancourt and Amelia Schmidt. That one went to 3. No trouble here early on. It's a 3-point lead.
Second serve. Three, 0-2.
Oh.
Stop.
What is happening? Scramble mode. What a point. Braverman asking for applause from the crowd. Well deserved.
Yeah, the scramble there from Blanco. In the middle of that point. Flicked the ball behind his back. They ended up switching sides.
0-3-1. Second serve.
Mick pushes it too long.
But again, that comes down to footwork, right? Got flat-footed, didn't separate between the paddle and the body.
And another missed third. This is all coming down to footwork?
Yeah.
How do you fix the footwork mid-match?
Slow yourself down. Just got to slow yourself down, focus on executing.
3-0-1.
Oh, he was there, but got it right in the butt.
Braverman screening her own partner.
Three, 0-2. Point.
That's right flick there from Mick, but just needs to go with a little less power and more shape.
Braverman just able to get out of the way. It's a 4-0-2 lead.
Football, right foot.
Braverman called for a football on the shake and bake.
Yeah, good call right there.
Orange
Neon
shoes,
sign flashing as she stepped on the kitchen line there with those bright orange shoes.
Second serve.
Second serve on the way as Newell and Mick yet to find the board here in this opening game of our fourth and final quarterfinal.
0-4-2.
Finally on the board as Blanco puts it in the bottom of the net.
Hey, good hands there from Newell in the middle of that point as well.
A missed return.
Side out.
Tried to create some space off of the hip. It's a side out.
Yeah, it's good read there from Braverman. Mick was just a little too outstretched. She went right back into the body. Wasn't able to get back on balance, was Mick.
Good lob.
Oh.
Made the right move. Lob covered. And then couldn't finish.
Let's go, yards.
5-2-1. Second serve.
It's a little too much there from Blanco coming from down up. It's a good flick there from Mick.
5-2-2.
Easy elevated ball for Braverman. Another point. 6-2 now.
No, you're on it. Let's go.
6-2-2. Football, right foot.
Foot fault on Mick. pointed out immediately by our lead referee, Jim Ryan.
Yeah, he's trying to go in front of Newell right there, but tiptoed the line.
Timeout receiver.
Timeout called by Mick, and Newell is the lead now 5 for Braverman and Blanco. What do you like about their game up to this point here in game number 1?
Well, it's very consistent right now, honestly. They're not taking a whole lot of chances. They're being somewhat conservative. We've seen a good scramble from Blanco, keeping them in some points. You know, Braverman's always going to be consistent. She's going to put the ball back in the right spot, set up well. But I think just a few too many errors from Newell and Mick, and also when they've had chances to really score or put some pressure on, they've kind of squandered them as well.
I mean, is there anything that Newell and Mick have done in this opening game that they can try and build on as they head towards game 2?
Well, they have applied pressure well at times, but you know, I think part of it is the footwork is letting them down, and it's both really. You know, I talked about Mick and some of those thirds that he missed where he's just standing up tall or wasn't really moving the feet, but Newell's also got stuck as well.
And time running short in game number 1 as Braverman and Blanco with a 7-2 lead. This our 4th and final quarter. Winner of this one moving on to the semi, where they will face the top seed of Megan Fudge and Jack Monroe, who dominated their respective quarterfinal, getting through it 0-1 over Ben Newell and Madalena Gregoriou.
Yeah, that was a very dominant performance there from Fudge and Monroe. It was almost like they were just on cruise control.
Based on the other matches that we've seen today, is it safe to say that they are the favorite as of right now?
100%. Without a doubt, if they continue playing like they did in the quarterfinal, it's going to be extremely, extremely difficult to beat.
Fudge and Monroe back-to-back golds in mixed doubles.
Time in. 7-2-2.
Oh,
That's
lucky
when
with
things
the
are
net
going
cord as
well.
well.
Insult to injury if you're Newell and Mick.
8-2-2.
I don't know how Andre Mick picked up the first one.
Throw a paddle down, hope that it bounces back off it.
Game point, or excuse me, one away from game point.
And that's right where Randy Blanco's so dangerous, right? You give him the middle of the court, he's going to create something.
Newell able to wait on the net cord, forces the side out.
Yeah, a little unlucky with the net cord there.
Just the 4th service side for Mick and Newell here in game number 1. It's a tough way to win matches. Mick stepping over, goes crossbody on Blanco.
Second serve.
Trying to drop it at the corner. Could not clear the net. Second serve.
3-9-2.
Newell not able to make the pickup.
No, Blanco sitting all over that drive from Mick right there.
Not only put it at the feet of Newell, put it behind her as well.
Nine, 3-1.
sat on top of the net before falling back, and now it is indeed a game point for Braverman and Blanco.
10-3-1.
Mick pushes it wide, and Braverman and Blanco take game one in straightforward fashion. They're one game away from the semis.
Hello?
Hi there. This is Regional Power and Utility. We're calling you about an outstanding balance.
I thought I paid that.
You're scheduled for immediate shutoff unless it's resolved today. But I can help you make a payment right now.
Not today. Nice try.
Spot the red flags so you can protect yourself from fraud with the AARP Fraud Watch Network.
At QVC, this is the age of possibility. It's you in bloom. Express your style. Be your bold self. Make your next move at QVC. This is the age of possibility. Shop now at QVC.com.
First, the Braverman and Blanco have played together.
To move and play this sport that's still evolving, right, is incredible.
To be able to compete at our age it's so fun. And as we age, what we put in our bodies becomes paramount.
The Longevity League protein powder, is critical for the performance that you want to have and for the success that you have as a player. Aura plays a huge role, and you can see when you take it.
So Aura Organics and the APP Tour teaming up together to create the Longevity League protein, organic vegan protein powder. And I know a lot of women struggle getting the amount of protein. For me, this really helps to hit what I need to hit in a day.
Yeah, I don't struggle getting as much protein, but it's always good to kind of cut down on some of it. But I had some cookies today. I will say the Longevity League tastes better than the cookies that I had.
Visit aura.organic to order your Longevity League protein today. Good lob.
The tomahawk there from Newell, suffering from a little bit of bicep tendonitis, so she had to use the left arm to be able to get up there and hit that overhead.
It told us before the match that suffering from a bit of bicep tendonitis is Yana Newell.
Side out.
Side out as that hit the net and went long.
As one who has suffered with that and also had my bicep tendon detached from my shoulder, I can say it is very painful to try and lift up your arm or even swing.
Mick and Newell get on the board first. How does that affect how Newell plays her style of game?
Usually Newell's a lot more aggressive. She's going to drive a lot more balls. She's going to speed up off the bounce on that forehand. So, it does play in the back of your mind as far as every time you take a big swing, it's going to hurt. But usually it's the balls that are above the shoulder.
Fought off the first, could not fight off the second.
Well, that's the danger there for Braverman and Blanco, right? Braverman's going to get a ton of balls back, but Blanco's gonna step over and really put pressure on.
Lots of foot faults today.
Yeah, trying to push the limits. That and our referees have been right on it.
0-1-1. Second serve.
Mishit paying dividends for Mick and Newell.
0-1-2. Side out.
Good read from Mick, staying on top.
Yeah, it's a good reach in, and what he does well with that reach in is that he hooks it, goes back cross court at Braverman, creates that pop up.
Second serve.
Just inside the sideline there for Blanco.
One, 0-2.
A little change up there from Blanco as well. Sneaks it out the backhand side of Andre Mick.
I feel like Blanco just gets better and better every tournament we see him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's part of it, right? More time on court, more time at this level. Become more comfortable with it.
Shadow swing from Mick as Braverman pulls the string. Well, that's really hard to do, especially when you're changing partners in the way that Blanco has. He hasn't had a steady pairing like a Fudge and Monroe or a Howes and Oshiro.
Well, part of it, too, for Blanco, though, he just plays his game, and then the partner has to adjust.
Mick gesturing towards Allison Harris and Kyle Kazuda in the stands.
Very frustrated right there.
And a timeout taken as they head towards their bench. Why is Mick so frustrated?
Well, right now he's getting stagnant and he's getting stuck in the middle of the court. You can see the body language, the body positioning. He's back on the heels a little bit. Ends up getting caught a little flat-footed, and then he's just standing there like trying to wave and flick at stuff that he's there. I think Mick needs to get a little bit bigger, become a little bit more aggressive, look at poaching, look at moving, creating some pressure. Force Braverman to think about going behind him. But yeah, in reality, he's not taking enough chances.
You're saying it's a hit your way out of it situation?
Not a hit your way out of it situation, but pick up the intensity, be more aggressive to try to put some pressure on. Force Blanco and Braverman to have to come out of their comfort zone that they're sitting in right now.
Taking chances usually pays dividends, and being aggressive, good things happen, as Harris and Kyle Kazuda both giving instruction to Yana Newell and Andre Mick. Emily Cedarquist and Eric Lang sitting 2 rows back on that side as well. Lang, a frequent partner with Yana Newell in mixed doubles. Allison Harris, Andre Mick played mixed doubles together last year. It was a straightforward game one for Jill Braverman and Randy Blanco, 11-3. Tougher sledding here early on in game number 2, a 2-1 lead. Coming out of the timeout taken by Newell and Mick. Fourth and final quarter in our mixed doubles draw. Two semis still ahead.
Time in.
This is the top part of the bracket, so the winner advancing to take on the number 1 seed of Megan Fudge and Jack Monroe. It'll be Sophia Seving and Casey Diamond taking on Will Howells and Bobby Oshiro next. Braverman calling it out on the court.
Well, Newell and Mick certainly not agreeing with the out call there from Jill Braverman.
It was in.
So lead ref overturning the call.
Randy Blanco actually asked the referee if they saw it right there.
So Jim Ryan overturning it, says the ball was in. So second serve, 2-1-2.
2-1-2.
Ooh. Get your face out of the way, Andre Mick.
Sold it with the body.
1-2-1.
Blanco pushes it wide, 2-0. A lot more verbal on the side of Mick and Newell as they're trying to get themselves back into this quarterfinal.
2-2-1. Second serve.
Ran through the drive there.
Two, 2-2. Side out.
Just a couple of balls there from Mick. Let him get behind him. Came out flat. Hesitation there from Mick to come over and take that one. Newell was all twisted up. It was a good setup, created the pop-up that they wanted. Just didn't execute it and finish it.
3-2-1. Double bounce.
Dead in that, just in front of Braverman.
3-2-2.
The tomahawk there again from Newell.
And you can tell where the bicep is bothering her because she's not able, she has two hands on the paddle.
All right, if I was Blanco and Braverman, I'd try to expose that a little bit more.
We've already established that you and I are meaner than most people.
Second serve.
Second serve coming.
Oh, you got an injury? Yeah, I'm going to exploit that.
Sorry, not sorry.
All's fair in love and war.
In pickleball.
2-3-2.
Yeah.
Slid it down the line for the winner, 3 apiece.
Good spot there from Newell. Braverman trying to slide, anticipating that Newell was going to take that middle. Left that line wide open.
3-3-2. Side out.
Well long on the lob.
Right idea. Just didn't execute it well enough.
3-3-1.
Change up there from Mick.
Earns a round of applause from behind their chairs.
Three, 3-2.
Mick going back behind Blanco. Wide open spaces to force the side out.
Again, good ball movement, and it's controlled movement. It's not too aggressive.
3-3-1. Second serve.
Newell short as she's moving forward. Second serve on the way.
3-3-2. Side out.
Mick trying to drop it, so not the response they wanted after a tough defensive stand. We play on 3 apiece.
Second serve.
Good spot there. Yeah, good spot there.
Changing it consistently at this point.
Yes, it was a good spot.
Yeah.
Going back behind Blanco.
Side out.
Quick side out. You and I were saying the same thing.
We were.
Yep. We all know at this point that we've worked together enough to think the same, which is
Scary.
Yep.
3-3-1.
May have hit an out ball, did not matter as Newell and Mick get back on top.
Yeah, Newell snuck that one through the middle. Blanco a little late to get it. I agree with you that she hit an out ball, but did a good job getting on top.
Push that long. Second serve.
Body positioning there again from Mick, standing too tall.
4-3-2.
Newell trying to clear some space, couldn't do it. Side out, but not before they retake the lead. It was their first since it was 1-0 here in game number 2. They never led in the opening game. Offensive timeout taken here by Braverman and Blanco. And the longer this game 2 goes on, who do you give the advantage to?
Good question. I'd probably give a slight advantage to Newell and Mick right now, just because they're hanging on. They're hanging around. They're making it a little bit more difficult for Braverman and Blanco here in game 2. I think if Newell and Mick can kind of slot a couple of pieces together, then they have a chance to make a good run here. Take game 2.
What's been the biggest way in which they've given Braverman and Blanco more trouble here in game 2?
Well, the defense has been on point. They've hit some better spots. Newell's taken some opportunities to be a little bit more aggressive. I still think potentially Mick and Newell could be up by a few more right here if it just came down to a little bit better body positioning.
Cleanliness. There are still errors on the side of Mick and Newell that have cost them opportunities. Day 2 here of the APP Mesa Open. Our mixed doubles draw moving along. One semifinal already set. One more spot still to be determined. Winner of this one will advance. So an extended break here on the timeout.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why the double timeout here.
Mick and Newell back on the court. Blanco heading to his service side. It will be his and Braverman's serve trailing 3-4-1.
Time in. 3-4-1.
Flipped it down the line for the winner. Did Mick. Second serve.
Yeah, good spot there from Mick. Goes right into the body of Braverman. She's got to try and clear out of the way right there. Decides to let it go as well, but it just lands inside the baseline.
Mick again putting it past Blanco.
Newell put everything she had into that one. Wasn't able to finish it, but Mick took over. Good first attack, slid the second attack.
That's what a good partnership's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Newell crossing up Blanco. Another point. 5-3 now.
Oh,
went through the middle. It was there.
Just missed it deep right there, did Newell.
It was a good idea.
Just a little too much body movement.
Second serve still on the way.
5-3-2. Side out.
Missed third. Beautiful deadening volley there from Yana Newell.
3-5-2.
Finally, a point scored by Braverman and Blanco.
Yeah, good aggressive play there from Braverman.
First point in 6 service sides for them.
4-5-2.
Not gonna work.
High enough and not deep enough there.
Back-to-back points have pulled Braverman and Blanco even, 5 apiece here in game 2.
Five, 5-2.
Mick sprays it wide. Braverman and Blanco back in front.
Yeah, Mick and Newell have gotten caught a little flat-footed the last couple of points.
3-0 run by Braverman and Blanco. Newell hangs on off the net cord, side out.
Five, 6-1.
Oh.
How
Worked
has
out
that
well.
tomahawk been so effective? It's not the prettiest shot in the world.
No, it worked out well right there. Got it down to the court before Braverman could even get a paddle down.
6 apiece.
6-1. Second serve.
Newell short on the third, second serve.
6-6-2.
Blanco sticks with it for the winner.
Yeah, 2 good hands there from Blanco. Gets caught in the middle of this point, but stays controlled, doesn't overhit it. What I mean, caught it was just the positioning of the paddle.
Six, 6-1.
Backhand flick through the middle as Braverman and Blanco back on top.
Good ball movement there, creating the opening in the middle.
Seven, 6-1.
Mick slaps it away.
Seven, 6-2.
Newell just barely able to keep it off the hip.
Keeps it off the hip and then gets lucky catching the neck cord.
They get back on serve. Catch a break there on the uncharacteristic miscue from Braverman. It's 7-all.
7-7-1.
Woo!
ATP catches the back line. Second serve coming. Well done by Braverman.
Yeah, perfect angle there from Braverman. Lets that develop well outside the post. Hits the deep corner.
Newell once again coming up short. So they've been able to answer Blanco and Braverman the last two service sides, but have not been able to overtake them.
7-7-1.
Blanco right at the feet, forces Newell back as they retake the lead, 8-7. This battle of attrition grinding down towards the end.
8-7-1. Second serve.
Tried for the front tweener.
Couple of ladies down in the crowd here enjoying some adult beverages, getting a little rowdy there after Braverman almost pulled off the tweener.
Side out. Listen, I'm here for fan participation. So once again, Newell and Mick able to hold the run to 1.
Second serve.
Second serve coming. And a missed serve from Newell.
Lapse of
in opportune moment. And it feels like that could be the momentum tipper that Braverman and Blanco were waiting for. Missed return.
9-7-1.
Missed ball from Newell, match point for Braverman and Blanco.
10-7-1.
Mick into the tape, and Braverman and Blanco are through as they outlast Yana Newell and Andre Mick in straights.
People play pickleball for exercise, competition, or to hang out with friends. What your reason is doesn't matter to Gamma. What matters is that you play, that you enjoy playing with passion, and you have so much fun you can't wait to play again. At Gamma, we offer paddles perfect for all levels, including yours, because pickleball is about you, the player, and what feels right. Pickleball is your game. Make Gamma your paddle. Play to live, live to play. Gamma Pickleball.
Hello?
Hi there. This is Regional Power and Utility. We're calling you about an outstanding balance.
I thought I paid that.
You're scheduled for immediate shutoff unless it's resolved today. But I can help you make a payment right now.
Not today. Nice try.
Spot the red flags so you can protect yourself from fraud with the AARP Fraud Watch Network.
Don't worry.
The APP is sponsored by Move, the official outfitter of the APP Tour staff. Selkirk, play with the #1 brand in the sport. Selkirk, we are pickleball. And Hotel Planner, the official hotel booking supplier partner of the APP.
Oh, Jill Braverman and Randy Blanco stopped the run of Andre Mick and Yana Newell. Tough one in the second, but they're going to move on to the semifinals where they'll face Monroe and Fudge. But first, courtside with Dorian
Jill,
Croft.
Randy, congratulations. Moving on to the semifinal. That second game was really a battle of attrition. You guys had to grind it out. In the end, in your opinion, what was the difference maker?
Randy just saying, hey, why don't we mix it up, throw you on the left. We were able to rattle off some points, but Yana and Andre Mick are a fantastic team, and when they get hot, I don't think anyone wants to be on the other side of the net from them. So felt very fortunate to pull that second game out.
I'm thinking not a lot of people want to be on the side of the net opposite from you guys as well. I know this is the first tournament playing together, but you're into the semifinals. You guys have played great all day. Randy, what is it about Jill's game that complements your own so well?
I think we are doing a good job. Her third shot is amazing. So I will try to put more pressure on the net and then start praying for the ding. And she's really aggressive, so I follow her.
Well, guys, we'll see you coming up in a little bit later in the semifinals. They'll be taking on the top seed. We have our first semifinal coming up next here at the APP Mesa Open.